Wasn't good. In this video, you're going to see me install some windows and possibly ruin my van. Got paint on my hands. Yes, I made several mistakes in this video and I just want you to learn from them. This is a cautionary tale and what I would do differently if I were to do it again. The first thing I'd do differently is probably not try and use a recycled cardboard box to make a template, because if I'm honest, it was a waste of time. Go on, mate. Go on. There we go. I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way to do this. I've probably done it the wrong way. I know I've moved it because it wasn't straight, but I've got to cut a template out that like traces around that there. So I've got to measure how many mils this is, and then I'll be able to figure it out, I think. Turns out that trying to use a blunt box cutter is a terrible way of doing this. So I've done it properly. I've measured it all up and I found something that matches the corner. So here I'm cutting out a bit of a makeshift wall because I need to make the wall thicker, because the window isn't designed to sit flush on sheet metal. It needs a relatively thick bit of wall, so I'm adding to the van wall essentially. And now I'm sealing it because I think that it will expand and contract with moisture and stuff over the time. So I think that works. Anyway, now it's time to use a tool I've never used in my life. Do I look confident? Just doing a little test cut. Make sure the sparks don't hit the camera. Oh, right at the camera. Okay.
I'm tearing into my van, tearing walls apart like I'm a real man. But it's all a farce angle, grinder, viewfinder, don't mind the Spitfire. I need a hole in my van, like a hole in my head. It's all in my hands, my heart's filled with dread.
Hello, sir.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, good. I'm grinding angles and I just tipped the sheet metal a little bit.
Gotta cut it, paint it, grind it, trying to feel like I can find it, fitting, gritting teeth. Maybe I'm better off knitting, sitting on the side, brain fried, hot weather, and now I'm at the end of my tether.
So I've drilled a hole, measured 40 mils and 40 mils that way and 60 mils that way. Or is it 40 mils that way and 60 mils that way? I forget now. That's not a good start. Anyway, that's basically my starting point. So my window is probably going to be about there, like that, something like that.
I need a hole in my van, like a hole in my head. It's all in my hands, my heart's filled with dread.
Seriously, this is the part where I'm concerned that I'm going to absolutely ruin it. So, wish me luck. Okay, well this was an absolute nightmare. I've really warped the metal here, but that'll be covered up anyway and squished flat, so it's fine. The frame fits in perfectly. The problem I had was it was just a little bit too narrow around some of these corners. It's just, I don't know, I just can't get corners right. And so I tried to do this with the jigsaw and then just started bending it. And then I realized, wait, I bought an angle grinder, so I angle ground just a bit more roundness to get the frame in, and I think it's going to fit perfect now. I've smoothed out all of these edges, and now just going to paint on it with a zinc based paint and let that dry and then fit the frame. Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
If you can pop,
sounds like a good fit, doesn't it?
yeah, if you could pop that there. Oh, it's not very straight, but oh, it's not too, oh, it's a little bit on an angle. Oh well. Thanks to my neighbour Rob, who was home and able to hold the other side. I don't know what I would have done if he wasn't home, just left it overnight, maybe? You can do the honours and peel that one off if you want. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just tighten it up a little bit more by hand now that I can open it and I know it's not going to fall. Yeah, that's not bad. From over here I can see, yeah, no, I'm happy with that. That's straight as. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so it's the next day. I'm going to do the back window. I think the cut that I made in it was a little bit worse. So what I've done is I've Sikaflexed the inside to stop hopefully any moisture coming through if there is actually a little bit of a hole, and maybe I'll make a bit more of a hole when I'm flexing the actual thing. So just wanted to make sure that I've got that sort of sealed up. We can worry about fixing that another day, if I bother doing it at all, if it really bothers me that much. It's painted and sealed and all of that sort of stuff, so it's fine. It's just aesthetic. I get such anxiety doing this that, like, all I've done is open the new window out of the box, unscrewed the frame, and I'm sweating like crazy already. It's like I haven't even done anything. Been fine all morning. Now I'm just like dripping in sweat.
Installing the second window, I thought it would be better. Now I've done one I would not regret. I won't subject you to another new metal montage. Let's just chill and try to rhyme montage. I made a hole in my van. I ate some porridge. It still doesn't rhyme with montage. But if I say it forage, montage, forage. I'm just a Rastafarian man who made a hole in his van. I'm gonna travel without a plan. I'm actually not a Rastafarian man.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Come and have a look at this. Jump up there and have a look at the blue thing sitting in between the two bits of metal. I was like, is that a wire? But then I realised it's just the tape.
It's the
stuck.
tape.
I was like, how could there be a wire?
A wire running between that.
Yeah. I freaked out for a second. So close. Now just got to figure out what corners need. Is the top and bottom? Is the top and bottom good? I think no. I'm gonna have to grind the bottom out.
I made another hole in my van. I ate some more porridge. Master of rhymes I am. Montage. Porridge. Montage. Porridge.
Ah, it wasn't good. I got paint on my hands. It actually looks more aligned on the inside than on the outside,
Yeah,
maybe. And it's a couple of less boxes in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Some of the best.
My kitchen is... It's like a warehouse right now.
See what's next to solar panels and the fan.
Solar panels and the fan.
That'll clear out a fair bit.
The solar panels are in the hallway.
Oh yeah.
And I think what I might do, I might see if I can go to a place and get them to mount the awning for me, because I'm not going to be able to do that on my own. There's no way. Even 2 people will
You're
be
putting an
good.
awning on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Just have to... Didn't even need much. Just the slightest little... So these windows have these little metal things that the frame, the internal frame sits on, and they were just a little pushed in, so I used a screwdriver to pull them out, and that way I'll be able to fit it on. There we go.
Oh yeah. They're a really good design, aren't they?
They really are.
Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah, nice. Thank you for helping.
That's all right.
After I'd put the windows in, I had to do a couple of things and drive around, and I needed to stabilize the panels. So I jammed some timber in there because they were wobbling around, and I thought I better put some bracing in. So I'm going to put some bracing in on the left side and the right side. How was that for timing? Left and right, and then I'm going to do some over there. That's what I was telling the camera. I'm going to leave it over to Chris to explain everything now. For the rest of the build, but right now I just need something that will allow me to drive around because it's Christmas period and it's actually Boxing Day right now, and it's incredibly hot. It's going to be 37 degrees, and I want to get away in the van for a couple of days somehow. And I don't want to drive it without them being supported, so I'll do that.
Brace yourself. Watch out for that window. Hold it up. Make sure it don't fall out. We gotta cut a timber brace. I want it quick, let's race until we're red in the face. Oh baby, let's race. So the idea is I'll put a piece of timber there, more narrow down there than it is down there, so I can get the angle right. Make sure it don't fall out. Now let me see. Woo! Now lay it on me.
Because these are going to be covered up, I don't really care too much. I'm just screwing these in on a bit of an angle, and that way you're not going to be able to see them on the inside. Alright, it's 35 plus degrees, I'm not sure what it is, it's incredibly hot. I'm incredibly tired, I've been taking lots of breaks. I'm probably sunburnt now too because of cutting timber in the sun, and I need a drink and I need some lunch and I am done for the day. These are basically going to get finished when I do all of the walls, so they'll be like this for quite a long time, but they're steady and stable and structurally good in the walls now, so I feel comfortable driving the van around with that. I don't know what the next job's going to be, but yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to follow along, and yeah, that's the windows.